G'day all, Matty Jungaloy here and another episode of Junga Bunga Racing. As you would have seen in one of the last episodes, we got the old HQ wagon going again. So I thought we'd have a bit of a look at her and see what she is. We've done basically nothing, just got her going again. Had the heads off it, skimmed the heads, put new head gaskets, new fire rings in it, new copper head gaskets, and she's ready to do some events later in the year. If you don't already know it, this is the old HQ wagon. Started off as my streeter, it was a 6-cylinder, 3 on the tree. We've gone through the 6-cylinder stage. Look, she's not the prettiest old girl, but she's still pretty tidy, pretty presentable sort. So I just like it rough like this, and that's how I want to keep her. One day I will tidy her up a little bit and fix some rust and little bits and pieces, but until then, this is the old girl. So we'll pop the bonnet open. And here's the engine bay. Not the tidiest old girl, but it holds its own. I've got to fix a few lines up. I'm just taking it for a test drive, and we're going to neaten all them wiring up. I've just took that top engine cover off the LS manifold. It used to hide a bit of wiring, but I'm going to fix all that up. And this is her. The little T4 Snail, the 8896. LS 6 litre, built by KPM Performance. Alloy block, standard heads. It's got a nitrous camshaft in it, and it's got the turbo strap to the side. It's got good Ferrara valves, it's got built bottom end, stock crank, it's got CP pistons in it, and it's got Molnar rods in her. So good old girl, paired behind a home built Turbo 400 with a Hughes bolt together torque converter. So one of our mates, Ron, helps me at the gearbox, and we've put it together in the shed. And yeah, so this is the engine bay. It replaces the 6-cylinder. I've got to tie her up. She's pretty dusty and that, but it's got ID 2000 injectors, something like that, 2200 or 2000 injectors, Holly HP EFI. It's got Woodwood brakes. We just put a new diff in it actually. New to us. Steedy done all the. My mate Steedy done all the pipe work. He done the dump, kiloboost manifolds. He done the intercooler. It's got 100mm plasma man intercooler in it. Yeah, it's got good fuel reg at the back, rise and rate, everything. Standard HQ brakes on the front, Woodwood brakes on the rear. We just put a new to us 9-inch in it. I've gone through about 2 or 3 standard 9 inches. This one's a bit better. It's got a Gazzo Brother anti-roll bar on it. It's got Viking Crusader shockies. There we go, the old diff. Can't see it very good under here. It's got a good 3.5 inch tail shaft. Parachute on the back. About to take it for a cruise actually. It's got a full cage in her. Raceworks 76 litre fuel tank. Steedy done a drop tray for me, aluminium drop tray in the spare wheel well. That's where the battery, fuel tank, everything sits. That come up really nice. There is older videos on this car. Still got the wind up back window. It's got a full cage in her. If you haven't already seen it, you can go through the older videos. Haven't cleaned her out or anything. There's me weather station for when we're doing a bit of bracket racing. Time slips from road trip. It's got CO2, so I've only got a 1 PSI wastegate spring, and CO2 controls all that. So for no prep and that. And yeah, this is her. Yeah, so there are some older videos in the YouTube channel. You can check out this build. All-round cruiser, bump box, trans brake, 3-speed turbo 400, ratchet shifter, parachute. Cruising actually, heading out to my place. It's got a Holly dash in it. The Holly HP EFI controls the car, full data logging, everything like that. No traction control, but we do all our boost tuning and everything. Yeah, so no, she's a bloody good program. Got a little stereo in her. Yeah, so no, she's a pretty basic combo, pretty basic old girl. Just was the original HQ. 6-cylinder, 3 on the tree, manual. We've raced at the 6-banger nationals at Warwick years ago. I won the manual stick shift class. So, nah, she's awesome combo. You know, if you go back through the channel, you'll see I started this channel basically when we started doing the turbo build on this old girl. But yeah, it started off, we just LS'd it in nitrous, and yeah, we went from there. Like, we made a heap of laps. I think we did like 250 passes in just under 2 years, and 200 of them were nitrous passes. So it was stock bottom end, LS2 with a bigger cam and whatnot, and I think we're running 1150s and 1090 with a 100 shot. And then we put a nitrous cam in it, which is the same cam we got in it now, which is about a 234, 249 off the top of my head, and around 600 lift with a wide lobe separation and stuff like that. And yeah, we never got a full quarter-mile run because it was never caged, so it was always backing off early. We went 10:30 or 10:28, I think, at 135 mile an hour backing off, and 125 mile an hour backing off, and we'd been mid 130s before with the setup, and it went 6:38 to the 8, so that was pretty stout, 200 shot. So through the same holly, everything like that. And then we went to this setup. Steed Man, like I said, he done the intercooler. Couldn't have done it without Mad Dog Roscoe that you see on the channel. You'll probably see him in this video when we started the rig up, since we've got it going again. And yeah, Mad Dog, he's helped me with this whole build. He's done a lot on it. Helps with any bits of maintenance I need done, like big stuff. Like he set the diff up, the new diff in it, just the other day. So since then we've took it out the track, and we've been 131 60 foot on 235 by 60 radials, S&S's, and yeah, so this is the old girl. So try and keep it standard, just love it. And yeah, it's a good little 9-second street car, and good and does all that. So basically, the future of this old girl, there's a bit of no prep talk happening at the moment. So we're looking at getting in on that. I'm keen to, you know, it's always hard trying to do my own no prep events, race at them. So it'll be good to be able to travel around. There's a few events next year, 4 of them. So that'll be all out shortly. And we want to try and race this in small tyre. So I want to try and get to the track in the next little bit and do some laps. See if I can get a PB on the T4 Turbo, see where we're at. We run into the 5s. We need a lot more than that, but some of the surfaces we're going to on that, you know, a mid to low 6 will get you by round 1, I'd say, except for like Sydney and tracks like that. Yeah, if we can just get it running mid to high 5s or no prep. I've been pretty fast on 235s on airstrips and that, like mid-high 6s and stuff like that with the old rear end. I'm excited to try the new rear end out. We've got the shockies, we've got Gazzo Brother fronts in it, and we've got it working really good at the moment. So I want to get it back out. I want to do a few more runs in some good air, and I want to get out and do some no prep stuff, start testing this setup, and then we'll definitely work out from there whether I go to a T6 turbo, because that's a T4 8896 and she's out of puff on the 6-litre setup. Well, that's what I'm finding anyway. From 16 pound to 20 pound, don't matter how much pound, that's all she's maxed out. So I might get a T6. I want to get a T6 on it, and I may put a slick on it. I'm just deciding. We'll see how we go. Make a few runs, a few test hits, do a bit of no prep stuff, and yeah, next year hopefully we can run in a small tyre, travel around. We just want to have fun. If we win a round, if we go a round or 2 on the race day, that's a bonus. We just want to go along, watch, race, have fun, have a good time, and have fun doing the road trip. That's all we care about, is having fun while doing it, you know. So yeah, basically we'll see whether we stay at the T4 or whether we go a T6. And basically, yeah, just get out and do some more testing. We'll do Dragfest. We've got our Track Championship round 2 coming up first. We've got Dragfest coming up. And yeah, there's plenty of racing in the next little bit, especially at Woke Dragway. So we'll get in and do that, and we'll try and do some no prep events in the meanwhile. A couple of airport, I think there's a couple of airport races and stuff coming up. Always wanted to get down to Gunnedah, Tamworth, and that's where one of these races are going to be at, the no prep stuff. So hopefully we can get there. So, righto guys. Well, this is just a little update on the wagon and introducing it to people that are new to the channel. And we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. See you later. I'll do a little two-step. Woohoo! Spicy. 13 pound.
Side, front right. I put point forward right. The wagon wheels off down the track. Matty runs through 6 foot.